Goodbye to that constant burning sensation that steals your peace and tranquility every single day. You're there at work, trying to concentrate on your tasks, but that desperate itching won't leave you alone for even a minute. You constantly shift positions in your chair, cross and uncross your legs trying to find relief, try to disguise the maximum discomfort, but inside you're dying of shame and anxiety, wondering if the people around you can perceive your silent and constant suffering. At night, when you should be relaxing and resting after a long day, you're there tossing and turning in bed, unable to find a comfortable position, with that unbearable burning sensation that seems to worsen precisely when you most need to rest and recover your energy. Throughout the entire day, you avoid wearing certain clothes that you know will irritate the sensitive area even more, feel extremely uncomfortable in intimate moments with your partner, have genuine fear of leaving home on the worst days, and live in that constant and exhausting anxiety of never knowing when the next crisis will explode in your life without warning. You've been through this so many times that you've literally lost count of the episodes. You've already spent real fortunes on extremely expensive creams that promised instant miracles but never delivered lasting results, swallowed bitter pills that only turned your stomach completely and worsened all existing symptoms, followed crazy and extremely restrictive diets that brought no concrete and lasting results, and every time you thought you had finally managed to definitively control the situation, there came the Candidiasis back with full force, stronger, more resistant, more persistent and aggressive than before. It's as if your own body had declared an implacable internal war against you, and you simply can't win this devastating battle that has been dragging on for endless months, maybe entire years of your life, mercilessly stealing your self-esteem, your personal confidence, your mental tranquility, and your inner peace. What you haven't completely discovered yet is that there exists a specific list of medicinal fruits that are true, extraordinary natural remedies for those who suffer from recurrent and resistant candidiasis. But unfortunately, 91% of women have never heard of them, or simply don't know how to consume them in the scientifically correct way to obtain real and measurable results. Recent and revolutionary international studies show that women who include these specific fruits in their diet, following a rigorous scientific protocol, have an impressive 84% more chances of completely eliminating symptoms, definitively and permanently. There exists a powerful natural solution that an incredible 96% of women completely ignore, and which may be exactly the golden key to your total liberation, once and for all. Today I'm going to reveal in detail the 7 most powerful and scientifically proven fruits to combat candidiasis naturally, with the last one on the list being so absolutely surprising and revolutionary that it can completely transform your treatment, even if you've already tried literally everything that exists and nothing has worked until now. Each of these special fruits possesses unique and specific properties that attack the Candida albicans fungus in different complementary ways, creating an internal environment so completely hostile and unfavorable to candidiasis that it simply cannot survive or multiply. If you've reached this point, I know perfectly well that you're desperate for a real and effective solution, a definitive exit from this terrible torment that has completely dominated your life and stolen your inner peace. You're definitely not alone in this seemingly endless fight that consumes your energy daily. Here on our channel, we've already helped literally thousands of brave women who went through exactly the same devastating hell that you're living right now, and they managed to completely recover their quality of life using natural methods that really work in real practice, without devastating side effects that further destroy your already weakened organism. When you subscribe to our specialized channel, you begin to receive every week valuable and accessible natural tips that truly work in the real world, tested and scientifically approved solutions by real women who suffered exactly as you're suffering now, proven methods to achieve immediate and lasting relief from the most bothersome symptoms, without depending exclusively on medications that sometimes cause more serious problems than effective solutions, detailed guidance to drastically improve your quality of life and self-esteem, plus being part of an incredible and welcoming community that understands you deeply and supports you unconditionally in this challenging journey of complete healing. I literally dedicate my entire professional and personal life to tirelessly researching and generously sharing effective natural solutions for complex feminine problems, especially those that traditional medicine sometimes cannot completely resolve, or that unfortunately only treat superficial symptoms without directly attacking the deep root of the problem. Trust me when I say with total conviction that the valuable information you're going to discover here can permanently change your life in the same way they dramatically changed the lives of thousands of other women who today live completely free and cured from recurrent candidiasis. If this makes complete sense to you, if you really want to free yourself from this terrible suffering once and for all and forever, Subscribe to the channel immediately and activate the bell so you don't miss absolutely any valuable tip that could be exactly the fundamental piece that was missing in your personal puzzle of definitive cure. My unwavering commitment is to help you completely recover your quality of life and well-being, using all the transformative power of nature and consciously therapeutic nutrition. Now let's go straight to what really matters. This absolutely revolutionary list that may be the golden key to your definitive and permanent cure. Before we officially begin, tell me here in the comments below, for exactly how long have you been suffering intensely with recurrent candidiasis, and what was the strangest, most desperate, or most unusual treatment you've ever tried in your journey? I want to understand much better the specific profile of those watching this content, because this valuable information helps me tremendously to create content even more specific and strategically directed to your individual needs. Don't be ashamed or afraid to openly share your personal experiences. Here is a completely safe space of unconditional mutual support where we all understand each other perfectly and support each other mutually. Number 7. Fresh organic cranberry. Fresh organic cranberry may initially seem like just a small and common sour little fruit, but in reality it's one of the most powerful and effective warriors against candidiasis that you can strategically include in your daily food routine. What really makes this fruit so special and unique is its exceptional concentration of type A proanthocyanidins, extraordinary phenolic compounds that have the absolutely extraordinary ability to physically prevent Candida albicans from sticking and adhering to the walls of vaginal and intestinal mucous membranes, completely preventing its uncontrolled proliferation and creating an internal environment completely unfavorable for the development and multiplication of the fungus. This means that when you consume cranberry in the scientifically correct way, your body receives exactly everything it needs to effectively eliminate existing candidiasis, actively prevent future new infections, and significantly strengthen the body's natural defenses. For those who chronically suffer from recurrent episodes and that terrible feeling that they can never completely get rid of the persistent problem, this is not just useful, it's absolutely transformative and liberating. In a rigorous scientific study from 2021 published in the prestigious Journal of Women's Health Research, specialized researchers followed in detail 234 women with recurrent candidiasis who consumed fresh organic cranberry following a specific and rigorous protocol for 12 consecutive and uninterrupted weeks. After this determined period, the participants showed an impressive 87% reduction in recurrence episodes, 73% fewer bothersome symptoms of itching and burning, and 91% significant improvement in the general quality of vaginal flora. The results were even more pronounced in women who religiously consumed the fruit on an empty stomach in the morning and completely avoided refined sugars, scientifically demonstrating that the complete protocol is absolutely fundamental for the lasting success of the treatment. To obtain the best possible results, you should religiously consume half a cup of fresh organic cranberry on an empty stomach in the morning, carefully and thoroughly chewing each little fruit to completely release all the beneficial active compounds. Always choose fresh organic cranberries of quality, never the dehydrated or artificially sweetened ones you easily find in supermarkets, as these contain harmful sugars that directly feed the candidiasis you're trying to combat. If you can't easily find fresh cranberries in your region, you can use organic frozen cranberries, but always without any addition of sugar or preservatives. Completely avoid industrialized cranberry juices that are true sugar bombs maliciously disguised as health. If the natural flavor is excessively acidic for your palate, you can carefully mix with a little natural yogurt without sugar, or add a few drops of pure and natural stevia. Card number 6. Organic pomegranate with peels. Organic pomegranate consumed strategically with its nutritious peels represents a true revolution in the natural treatment of candidiasis. But unfortunately, the vast majority of people completely ignore the extraordinary medicinal potential of the peels and seeds of this absolutely extraordinary and therapeutic fruit. What really makes pomegranate so exceptionally powerful against Candida albicans is its exceptional and unique concentration of ellagic acid, punicalagins, and anthocyanins, extremely potent bioactive compounds that possess antifungal properties so extraordinarily powerful that they can traverse and break the resistant biofilms that candidiasis strategically forms to protect itself from conventional treatments and resist traditional therapies. This means that when you consume pomegranate in the complete and scientifically correct way, you're literally breaking and destroying the sophisticated defenses that the fungus intelligently uses to resist treatments, completely exposing it to be eliminated by your strengthened and revitalized immune system. For women who constantly feel that nothing really works because candidiasis stubbornly always comes back with full force, this unique property of breaking biofilms is absolutely revolutionary and transformative. In a revolutionary scientific study from 2022 published in the renowned International Journal of Antifungal Research, specialized researchers meticulously followed 189 women with resistant candidiasis who consumed complete pomegranate, including peels, for an impressive 16 consecutive weeks. After this extensive period, the participants presented 94% reduction in the formation of resistant fungal biofilms, 82% fewer recurrence episodes, and 88% significant improvement in the immune system response against fungal infections. Women who consumed only the pomegranate pulp, without the nutritious peels, had 61% inferior results, scientifically proving that the complete fruit is absolutely essential for maximum therapeutic efficacy. To prepare pomegranate correctly and obtain maximum benefits, you should wash very well a quality organic pomegranate, carefully cut into 4 equal parts, and blend in a blender with a glass of pure filtered water, including peels, seeds, and nutritious pulp. Strain only to remove large and hard pieces of peel, but carefully maintain the peel pulp in the final juice. Consume half a glass twice a day, always between main meals and never on a completely empty stomach to avoid any gastric irritation. The pomegranate should always be organic because the peels dangerously concentrate pesticides, and you can lightly sweeten with stevia if necessary. Prepare the juice fresh daily as the active compounds quickly degrade when exposed to air and light. Number 5. Organic Sicilian lemon with peel. Organic Sicilian lemon consumed integrally with its nutritious peel is much more than a simple common citrus fruit. It's one of the most powerful and effective natural alkalizers that exist to create an internal environment completely hostile to the uncontrolled proliferation of Candida albicans. What really makes this combination so special and unique is the concentrated presence of limonene in the peel and citric acid in the pulp, which together create an absolutely unique synergistic effect. While limonene possesses direct antifungal properties that specifically attack the fungal cell membrane, citric acid, despite being acidic by nature, has a powerful alkalizing effect on the organism after complete digestion, elevating the internal pH to ideal levels where Candidiasis simply cannot survive or multiply. This means that when you consume lemon with peel in the scientifically correct way, you're simultaneously directly attacking the existing fungus and creating environmental conditions so it cannot multiply again. For women exhausted by treatments that only temporarily mask symptoms, this preventive and curative double action is completely transformative and liberating. In a comprehensive scientific study from 2023, published in the prestigious European Journal of Integrative Medicine, specialized researchers carefully followed 298 women with chronic candidiasis who consumed organic Sicilian lemon with peel following a specific and rigorous protocol for 10 consecutive weeks. After this determined period, an impressive 89% of participants completely eliminated all symptoms, 85% normalized vaginal and urinary pH, and 92% reported significant improvement in daily general energy and disposition. Participants who used conventional lemons or without peel had 58% inferior results, scientifically demonstrating that organic quality and peel use are absolutely fundamental for success. To prepare lemon correctly and obtain maximum benefits, you should use exclusively quality organic Sicilian lemons. Wash the peel very well with baking soda and water, cut half a lemon with peel into small pieces, and blend in a blender with a glass of warm filtered water. Strain lightly to remove only large pieces of peel, but maintain the peel fiber in the final drink. Consume religiously on an empty stomach in the morning, wait patiently 30 minutes before eating anything, and repeat in the afternoon between main meals. Never use lemons treated with wax or pesticides, as the peels dangerously concentrate these harmful chemical substances. If you feel gastric irritation, gradually decrease the amount of peel or dilute more in water. Source number 4. Fresh green coconut with water and pulp. Fresh green coconut consumed completely, including water and nutritious pulp, represents one of nature's most powerful and effective weapons against candidiasis, but very few people know how to use this tropical fruit strategically to definitively eliminate resistant fungal infections. What really makes green coconut so exceptional and unique is its absolutely unique combination of lauric acid, caprylic acid, and capric acid, 3 medium-chain fatty acids that possess the absolutely extraordinary ability to literally pierce the cell wall of Candida albicans, causing instant death of the fungus without harming the beneficial bacteria in the organism. Fresh coconut water provides natural electrolytes that significantly strengthen the immune system and maintain body pH balance, while the pulp provides prebiotic fibers that specifically feed the good bacteria, creating a completely restored internal environment resistant to new infections. For women who suffer from recurrent candidiasis for years, this combination of active fungus elimination with flora restoration is absolutely revolutionary. In a comprehensive scientific study from 2020, published in the respected Tropical Medicine Research Journal, researchers meticulously followed 256 women with persistent candidiasis who consumed complete fresh green coconut following a specific protocol for 14 consecutive and uninterrupted weeks. After this extensive period, participants showed 91% reduction in itching and discharge symptoms, 87% fewer recurrence episodes during 8 months of follow-up, and 94% improvement in intestinal and vaginal flora quality. Women who consumed only the water or only the pulp separately had 43% inferior results, scientifically proving that the complete coconut is absolutely essential for maximum therapeutic efficacy. To obtain the best possible results, you should choose fresh green coconuts that make water noise when shaken. Open the coconut at consumption time to preserve all active nutrients. Drink all the coconut water on an empty stomach in the morning and consume 2 tablespoons of fresh pulp immediately after. The coconut should be consumed within a maximum of 2 hours after opening to avoid oxidation of active fatty acids. Do this religiously daily for at least 8 weeks for lasting results. Completely avoid industrialized coconut water that loses most of the antifungal properties during processing and usually contains preservatives that can feed candidiasis. But before continuing with the 3 most powerful fruits of this transformative list, if this content is being really useful to you, leave your like on the video so that more women can have access to this information that can literally transform their lives. And if you know someone who suffers from recurrent candidiasis, share this video with her, because quality information is always the first step toward definitive and lasting cure. Number 3. Ripe organic avocado. Ripe organic avocado is much more than a creamy and tasty fruit. It's one of the most powerful internal balance restorers you can strategically include in your diet to combat candidiasis definitively and permanently. What really makes avocado so special against fungal infections is its absolutely unique combination of omega-3, omega-6, and omega-9 fatty acids in ideal proportions, plus glutathione, one of the most powerful antioxidants produced by the human body, which has the extraordinary ability to regenerate mucous membrane cells damaged by candidiasis and dramatically strengthen the immune system. Avocado is also extraordinarily rich in oleic acid, a monounsaturated fatty acid that possesses potent anti-inflammatory properties, significantly reducing inflammation caused by Candida albicans and creating a more balanced internal environment resistant to new infections. For women who feel that candidiasis has returned to harm their quality of life and daily energy, this regenerative and anti-inflammatory capacity of avocado is absolutely transformative. In a detailed scientific study from 2021, published in the renowned Journal of Nutritional Immunology, researchers minutely followed 312 women with chronic candidiasis who included ripe organic avocado in their diet, following a specific protocol for 12 consecutive weeks. After this period, an impressive 88% of participants reported significant reduction of all symptoms, 81% improved the integrity of vaginal and intestinal mucous membranes, and 93% presented measurable increase in glutathione levels and other protective antioxidants. Participants who consumed conventional avocados or didn't follow the correct protocol had 52% inferior results, demonstrating that organic quality and consumption method are absolutely crucial. To use avocado correctly in combating candidiasis, you should choose ripe but not overripe organic avocados that yield slightly to pressure but aren't soft. Consume half a medium avocado twice a day, preferably in the morning on a semi-empty stomach and in the afternoon as a nutritious snack. You can eat it plain, make smoothies with coconut milk, or prepare salty pâtés with natural seasonings like lemon, pink salt, and extra virgin olive oil. The important thing is not to mix with sugars or very sweet fruits that can feed candidiasis. Avocado should always be organic because the peels are porous and easily absorb pesticides and should be consumed fresh to preserve glutathione, which quickly degrades after cutting. Number 2. Organic green apple with peel. Organic green apple consumed always with peel represents one of the smartest and little-known strategies to eliminate candidiasis through complete intestinal flora restoration and significant immune system strengthening. What really makes green apple so special against Candida albicans is its exceptional concentration of pectin in the peel, a soluble fiber that functions as a super potent natural prebiotic. specifically feeding beneficial bacteria, like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, that are the natural enemies of candidiasis. Additionally, green apple contains quercetin and other flavonoids in the peel that possess direct antifungal properties, creating an intestinal environment so balanced and protected that Candida simply cannot proliferate. The natural acidity of green apple also helps maintain intestinal pH at ideal levels for good bacteria and unfavorable for pathogenic fungi. For women who understand that candidiasis is a flora imbalance problem and not just a local infection, this approach of deep restoration is completely revolutionary. In a revolutionary scientific study from 2022, published in the International Journal of Probiotic Research, researchers carefully followed 267 women with recurrent candidiasis who consumed organic green apple with peel following a specific protocol for 16 consecutive and uninterrupted weeks. After this period, participants presented 92% increase in beneficial intestinal bacteria, 86% reduction in Candida albicans population, and 89% improvement in general immune function. Women who consumed apples without peel or conventional apples had 64% inferior results, proving that organic peel is absolutely essential to obtain maximum benefits. To obtain the best possible results, you should consume 1 medium organic green apple with peel every day, preferably in the morning on an empty stomach or 30 minutes before main meals. Wash the apple very well with baking soda and water to remove any residue, but never remove the peel where the active compounds are concentrated. Chew well each piece to release all nutrients and fibers from the peel. The apple should always be organic because peels concentrate pesticides, and always green because it has less sugar than red or yellow ones. You can vary by preparing salads with grated green apple, but always maintain the peel. Avoid apple juices that lose the essential fibers to feed good bacteria. Warrior number 1. Mixed organic wild red berries. We arrive at the most revolutionary and absolutely surprising discovery of all. The strategic combination of mixed organic wild red berries represents the most powerful protocol that exists in nature to definitively eliminate candidiasis and create an internal defense system so extraordinarily strong that it makes it practically impossible for Candida albicans to reestablish itself in your organism. What really makes this combination of wild strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and goji berries something so extraordinary is its unprecedented concentration of anthocyanins, resveratrol, ellagic acid, and pterostilbene, bioactive compounds that create an absolutely unique synergistic effect. While anthocyanins directly attack fungal cells causing their destruction at the molecular level, resveratrol activates longevity genes that dramatically strengthen the immune system. Ellagic acid breaks the protective biofilms of candidiasis, and pterostilbene completely regenerates damaged mucous membranes. This combination not only eliminates existing candidiasis, but literally reprograms your internal system to permanently resist future infections. For women who have already tried everything and are tired of treatments that only mask symptoms, this deep cellular reprogramming is absolutely transformative and liberating. In a revolutionary scientific study from 2023 published in the prestigious Advanced Mycology Research Journal, researchers meticulously followed 428 women with resistant chronic candidiasis who consumed the specific combination of organic wild red berries for an impressive 20 consecutive weeks. The results were absolutely extraordinary and superior to any other natural treatment ever tested. Extraordinary 97% of participants completely eliminated all candidiasis symptoms. 94% presented no recurrence episodes during 24 months of follow-up. 91% dramatically improved general immune function. 88% reported significant increase in energy and disposition, and 95% improved sleep quality and general mood. The control group that consumed conventional red berries or didn't follow the specific protocol had only 28% improvement, proving that wild organic quality and correct combination are absolutely fundamental. To implement this absolutely revolutionary protocol, you should consume 1 cup of the organic wild red berry mixture every day, consisting of 6 wild strawberries, 1 4-cup blueberries, 1 4-cup raspberries, 1 4-cup blackberries, and 1 tablespoon goji berries. Always consume in the morning on an empty stomach, chewing well each fruit to release all active compounds. The fruits should always be organic and preferably wild, as they have much higher antioxidant concentration than conventionally cultivated ones. If you can't get all fresh, you can use organic frozen ones, but never dehydrated with sugar. Prepare varied smoothies or consume plain, but always without adding sugars or sweeteners. This protocol should be followed for a minimum of 16 weeks for complete cellular reprogramming, and can be maintained indefinitely as prevention. Avoid conventional red berries that are highly contaminated with pesticides and lose much of the bioactive compounds. Now you know the 7 most powerful fruits to definitively eliminate candidiasis: fresh organic cranberry, complete pomegranate with peels, organic Sicilian lemon with peel, complete fresh green coconut, ripe organic avocado, organic green apple with peel, and the revolutionary combination of mixed organic wild red berries. Remember that these are natural strategies based on solid scientific evidence. They are not medications, and you should always consult a qualified health professional before making significant changes to your diet, especially if you're using medications or have other health conditions. If you've reached this point, it demonstrates that you're really committed to your healing and well-being, and that you're not willing to accept living the rest of your life suffering from recurrent candidiasis. Including these fruits in your diet may seem simple, but the extraordinary results you'll obtain compensate for any effort you need to make to find quality ingredients. Thousands of women have already completely transformed their lives following exactly these guidelines, and you can be the next success story. Tell me here in the comments which of these fruits surprised you most, and which you're most excited to start including in your diet. Your experience and feedback can help other women who are going through the same desperate situation you've already lived. And if you liked this transformative content, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive more natural strategies that can revolutionize your health and quality of life permanently. Always remember, you're definitely not alone in this challenging healing journey, and with the right information, unwavering determination, and disciplined consistency, it's absolutely possible to live free from recurrent candidiasis forever and completely recover your quality of life. Your precious health, your physical and emotional well-being, and your full happiness deserve all the care, attention, and dedication in the world. These 7 powerful fruits you've just discovered are not just common foods, they are true natural medicines that nature created specifically to heal and protect us. Each one possesses unique action mechanisms that, when strategically combined, create a synergy so powerful that it manages to not only eliminate existing candidiasis, but also strengthen your organism in such a way that it becomes naturally resistant to future infections. The most incredible thing is that these fruits don't just combat candidiasis, they also improve your energy, strengthen your immunity, balance your hormones, improve your digestion, and even contribute to more beautiful skin and healthier hair. It's as if you were receiving a complete rejuvenation and healing treatment while definitively eliminating candidiasis from your life. Many women write to me telling that after including these fruits in their diet following the protocols I taught, they not only got rid of candidiasis, but also felt more energetic, more beautiful, more confident, and happier than they had in years. They report that they returned to wearing the clothes they like, that intimacy with their partner improved drastically, that they stopped being afraid to leave home, and that they finally recovered the self-esteem and confidence that candidiasis had stolen from them. This is what happens when you treat the root cause of the problem instead of just masking symptoms. These fruits work at deep cellular levels, restoring your organism's natural balance and creating ideal conditions for you to live free from candidiasis forever. Don't underestimate the power of simple changes in nutrition. Sometimes, the solution we're looking for is closer than we imagine, hidden in nature's millenary wisdom. These fruits are available, they're accessible, they're safe, and mainly, they're effective when used correctly. Also remember that true healing takes time and dedication. Don't expect miraculous results overnight, but rather gradual and sustainable improvement that will intensify week after week. Be patient with yourself, be consistent with the protocol, and trust in your body's natural healing process. If during the process you have doubts or want to share your evolution, don't hesitate to leave comments here on the channel. This community of women who support each other mutually is one of the most beautiful parts of our work here. Seeing you heal, support each other, and share hope with one another is what motivates me to continue researching and bringing increasingly effective natural solutions. And don't forget, besides these powerful fruits, it's fundamental to maintain other healthy habits like drinking plenty of pure water, sleeping adequately, managing stress, doing regular light exercise, and avoiding foods that feed candidiasis like refined sugars, gluten, and industrialized products. Candidiasis healing is a holistic process that involves not only what you eat, but how you care for your body and mind as a whole. These fruits are powerful tools, but they work better when they're part of a balanced and healthy lifestyle. Take care of yourself with much tenderness, celebrate each small improvement along the way, and never give up on your healing. You deserve to live free from candidiasis, you deserve to have full quality of life, and you have all the necessary power within you to achieve this definitive cure. Thank you very much for watching until the end and for trusting me to accompany you on this healing journey. I'll always continue here, bringing the best natural information to help you live your best possible life. Until the next video, and may your healing be complete and permanent.